What's up, bitches?
You're watching Fugitive Red-Eye, and welcome to another episode of Random Thoughts that is probably also a rant, so a RANTdom Thoughts. In tonight's episode, I'm going to be talking about something that's a very unique issue to me that I don't think very many other people have a problem with, or deal with, for that matter, at all. And that's when I have something cool and rare, and people ask me to upload it online. There's several reasons I don't do this. But let me explain what I mean by that, right? So let's say, when I got the Kinnikuman Japanese series DVDs, like I have the full Japanese $400 box set that I have, right? There's some movie on it or something that's considered rare. I think some people said that, like, there's no uploads of it online, so it's considered lost media, which is retarded to me because that set's all over eBay. It's just really, really fucking expensive, or at least it was when I bought it. There was several copies, but it was like I said, it was like $400. But they wanted me to upload it. And then also, with Devilman Memorial, someone asked me to upload the full thing. Or my Speedy VCDs, people have asked me to upload the full thing. Like, there's plenty of these rare things that I have that people ask me to upload. Or if you watch my streams, you may know that Edgar constantly asks me to send him the concept art on my Toshio Maeda DVDs. Now, I actually tried to do that one for him once, but it turns out they're linked to a CD-ROM site that no longer exists because Central Park Media no longer exists. You know, Anime 18 being the label of Central Park Media that was under. And I only did that after a while because I'm like, whatever, it's Edgar. I've been talking to him for a while and he's been a source of entertainment, so I figured I'd try, but it didn't work. Now he's asking me to try my Nightmare Campus sets, and I told him I'm not going to do that either. Like, it's just going to be screenshots from the anime. It's not even going to be concept art. It's an art gallery. It's just going to be stills from it, which you're going to be able to find all over the internet, or just take yourself from the thing itself. And if it's that big a deal, he should just fucking buy the DVD himself, right? He also wanted me to upload this other Toshio Maeda manga that I recently got called Mado Senki. Like, he's constantly asking me to upload him stuff, and again, he's not the only one. I get people, whenever I have something cool, rare, or obscure, people ask me to upload it online. Now, you may be like, why the fuck don't you just do this? Well, several reasons. Now, number one, I don't really believe in copyright myself, per se, right? I have my own thoughts on it. But that doesn't detract from the fact that it exists. That doesn't detract from the fact that if I were to upload it to, say, YouTube, would fucking be copyright struck into oblivion. For Devilman Memorial is owned by Toei, because it's just an abridged version of the Devilman 70s series using scenes from the 70s Devilman. If you guys don't know, Toei struck that Devilman review a few years ago because it used like 10 seconds of footage from the Devilman anime. So why the hell would they let me get away with uploading the full 30-minute Devilman Memorial Edition? You might be like, well, why don't you upload it to Archive or something? I mean, I could theoretically if it wasn't for the fact that, well, on Archive, you run into the same problems. They can still do copyright takedowns on there. It doesn't really make a world of difference. Not to mention the fact that just uploading it on its own would not be fair use. It would literally just be straight up uploading it, which obviously would be justified in a takedown under the current law. Another reason, I don't have any way to capture Laserdisc, other than hooking it up to the capture card, which would probably make it look like shit because I'd have to use the AV adapters. And when it comes to, like, I also have VHS tapes that people want me to do this with. I have no way to do that. Like, again, I guess I could theoretically hook up the VCR to the capture card, but it would look like shit. Because people have asked me to upload all sorts of things. VHS, DVDs, etc. But other than the lack of wanting to be copyright struck into oblivion or otherwise have copyright-related issues, rather than to deal with having issues with it on a technical level, because I'm not exactly the most tech-savvy. Like, I could probably theoretically figure out a way to do it, but it would just be more effort than it's worth to me, because it does nothing for me, because I own it physically. But the other reason, and this one is the most selfish reason, because I like the cool feeling of exclusivity I have having rare shit. Now, if someone else were to upload it or make a bootleg of it, I wouldn't have a problem with that, because that doesn't affect me either. But the fact that I have this Kinnikuman set, right? That I have all these other things that I have. It's cool, right? I love it. I want to keep it. I want to hoard it. Because it's not my fucking obligation. That's another problem, right? Is people have this fucking sense of, oh, you should do this. Like this one guy who was asking me to upload the fucking Devilman Memorial thing, asked me about it 2 weeks ago, and then was like, guess not. Gee, thanks. And it's like, dude, you want to see Devilman Memorial? Just buy the fucking Discotheque Blu-ray. It's a bonus feature on there. Stop whining to me about it. Like, I don't know why people think it's my obligation just because I have something to upload it. It's my thing. I'm not gonna do that. Like, again, copyright is a thing. The hassle of doing it is a thing. The technological thing of trying to make it look good and not be shitty quality and stuff like that is another thing. There's so many factors that go into me not doing this, but also the cool exclusivity I have having these cool things. Like I said, I wouldn't be butthurt if someone else had these cool things and uploaded it. It's not that kind of exclusivity. But the fact is, if I have it, I'm gonna hoard it. It's mine. And I'm not obligated to upload it just because someone else wants it. I don't get why this is such a fucking common trend in the comments. Like, again, this is a very personal issue that I'm sure a lot of people don't get. And I'm sure that a lot of people who would get these kind of things would probably just upload the thing themselves. But I'm not going to do that. And cope and seethe if you wanted me to.
You tried desperately to keep it. Not to protect it, but to hoard it. To keep it away from the other wolves and jackals circling your territory.
What am I watching? I don't know, but I hate it.
Subscribe to Fugitive Red Eye.